Kiss fam? It's your girl Michelle C, aka DJ Make Move, the Jill of all trades, and we are back and introducing my lovely co-host. Go ahead.
Hey y'all, it's China Marie. What's Poppington?
All right, so we're gonna get straight into it. I got to threaten you a little bit. Subscribe now. I'm gonna tell you, Mama. Act like she done raised you right. Get it together, okay? All
This
right,
the
so
pointing finger. This the mama finger right here.
you better know it. All right, so we finna get into a few topics today. Now, China Marie is all about the Atlanta streets. You be knowing what's going on. And you had
That's
told
what they
me,
say.
you know what I'm saying? You had told me it was some people out there liking the fluffy girls, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, thick thighs save lives.
And do, okay.
And Zoo and Will
So what we
and
finna do,
Tan.
we might as well go ahead and talk about it. The baby loving on Lizzo. Mm.
I'm talking about he gave her all her props. He said, I'm gonna go ahead and give her flowers. She is well respected. She get all my respect. Like she get it. Like as a matter of fact, Michelle, run it. Let them hear it for themselves.
Sexy. That's a new nickman. It's a little sexy. You know what I'm saying? So when y'all refer to Lizzo, when y'all talk to me, please, without due respect, please refer to her as a little sexy.
Have you seriously shot your shot?
She accepted the nickname.
You haven't seriously shot
I
your
ain't
shot.
tripping. I got so much respect for that woman. It ain't even that. I just want to appreciate her existence.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she got. It's just she got.
He kind of blushing when he talk about Lizzo.
Absolutely.
Just a little bit.
She just
The dimple get a little deeper. The dimple get a little deeper when you start talking about
She know I
Lizzo.
like her. Nah, she just got Lizzo, a beautiful woman, man. She got just supreme confidence, bro. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I feel like that shit's so beautiful on her. No cap. I feel like that shit beautiful. I love how confident she is, and just that shit's so beautiful to me. No bullshit.
Hey, I'm here for it.
Listen, see now out of all of this, I know when people hear this, I've heard a couple of people say that they're there for like if that was to become a thing, they would be here for the thing. I think that they will be interested to see the thing, but now because of this comment, I want to see them do a collab. I want to hear the baby and Lizzo collab.
Now I ain't gonna lie to you. That would be a dope collab. I
It would
feel
be
like that would be a dope collab. Now,
very, very, very intriguing because oh my gosh, she's just so talented. I remember I auditioned for her TV show that she have out right now. Of course, I didn't make it, but
when did that show she got out?
yeah, she has a show out about dancers, plus size dancers.
Oh, you know what? I did hear about casting calls about it, but I didn't know because I didn't know what it was, but I did hear about the casting calls and stuff. Okay.
Yep. So I did a virtual audition and everything. Nevertheless, like she's just all around talented. I will say that I love how she is she's not ashamed, to show her fluff and stuff. But sometimes it just very little times it be a little much sometimes. But most of the time I be like, yes, girl, yeah.
Now listen, I'm not mad. Like being confident is one thing. I mean, I'm here for everybody being confident, being who you are in your own skin. I applaud that. But
Absolutely.
as you stated, there is a little time where it's like sometimes you should cover up a little bit just cause. And it ain't got nothing to do with whether you big, small. I mean, even small people, like we don't need to see your whole behind sometimes. It ain't got nothing to do with your size. It got to do with respecting your body. Like, come on, bro.
But sometimes people are in that, earthy natural state to where it's like this is mother nature. I'm gonna love on myself. Like my body is beautiful, self-love, self-care, and that is completely fine. Like you do have like those, people that want to connect with, the earth and many different things, and just that self admiration and self, just loving on yourself, that tends
I'm
to
here
be
for
the
loving on yourself,
thing.
but at what point does it become slutty or trashy?
So I think it's about how it's done.
Okay.
It's about how it's done. Now, again, like I said, I'm all for Lizzo, doing this, and it's very minimal times where I'm like, that's a little bit much. Very minimum. And I say that because you have to think about it like this. Not saying that celebrities are on a bigger status or are better than the next person, but you have to think celebrities, somebody look towards celebrities for something. You get
You're
what I'm
right.
saying? I'm not saying everybody does it, but they have been presented to the world as some type of icon in
Mhm.
whatever regards. So if you have a platform to deliver something, if that's the platform you want to deliver, because you know somebody else out there looks like you in some
Okay.
type of regards, and you know how it may feel to not feel wanted or to not feel good enough or pretty enough or whatever. So if she's been given this platform to let others know, like, that look like her, like, hey, it is okay if you do look like me, and it's okay if you have some plush and
Hmm.
stuff. That's okay. Love on yourself, doll. Love on yourself, queen. Like, it's okay. Show it. Don't be ashamed of it. And so I think that's more so of her aspect than versus saying, "Oh, look at my booty. Look, I can twerk." You get what I'm saying? Like, I think it's about how it's presented. She's
Well,
utilizing her platform to let other plus size women know that it is okay to be you.
absolutely. But not, now look, I'm an equal opportunist though. Let me tell you, because Kim Kardashian did the same thing. She was out there, greased up like a Krispy Kreme donut, and you have some haysayers and naysayers. But I feel like, hey, how y'all doing? Hey, what is it, Alex and Watney? How y'all doing? Welcome to the girls' locker room. But I am an equal
Hey,
opportunist. Matter of fact, I need to know what y'all think. Alex and Watney, what do y'all think about Lizzo or the Kim Kardashian bearing it all? Because that's the one thing. It's like I don't mind people living in, like you said, living in their truth, and they're okay with their body. But sometimes it's just like, okay, we don't need to see your whole ass. Come on now.
and so I'll say this too. You have to think about it. And unfortunately, society has told us how we should look.
Mhm.
Now we are moving into a time frame where different variations are more acceptable. But for the most part, standard wise in America, society has told us what a woman should look like and what a man should look like. And over time, that kind of has evolved to something a little bit different. But for the most part, we have been told that lighter skin looks better. We
Mm.
have been told that straight hair looks better. We have been told that a size 6 is too big. Size anything over a size 6 is too big. We have been told that if you are over like a certain height as a woman, you're too tall unless
Right.
you're a model. Like, we have been told so much in society that we look for certain things. Then that kind of later turned into, you need to have big boobs and you need to have a big butt. And if you don't have a big boobs or a big butt, then you're either too small or you're not big enough. Then it turned into this whole slim thick situation. Yeah, you need to have a big butt and big boobs, but your waist need to be invisible. You know what I'm saying? So society has told us what we should look like for so long that I think that it's perfectly amazing actually that Lizzo is out here saying, forget what society has to say. This is who I am. This is what I look like. I'm not trying to do no tummy tuck. I'm not trying to snatch my waist. Now, I ain't gonna flex. A little China be trying to snatch her waist. It ain't been snatched yet, but but that's for self, not because somebody told me I should look like that. So I
Right.
feel like as long as we're doing what we feel is comfortable for ourselves, whatever we do, if we decide to have that surgery, if we decide to get that tummy tuck or snatch our waist, whatever the case may be, if we decide to gain weight, it should be because we want to, not because somebody else is telling us something.
No, I feel you. Like I said, I applaud the confidence. They want you to be careful, ma'am. She is in traffic, y'all. So
Yeah,
she
I'm careful. I promise. That's why I'm not
literally
even
sitting
looking at
there.
the camera. I ain't even looking at y'all, but thank y'all. Thank y'all. I will be careful.
But yes, I am here for all the confidence. I'm one thing I will say, I do apply her confidence because that's one thing I'm not. I don't care if I ever get. Now I ain't gonna lie. If I get a 6 pack, I'm not gonna own a full shirt. It's gonna be strictly halter tops and midriff, point blank in the period.
That
But
is
even
the
with that being
energy.
said, all you're gonna get is that 6 pack. I'm not gonna show my hotel. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, and to each his own, each his own. Cause I promise, a couple of summers ago, now I've never been a small girl at all. I've been smaller, but I've never been a small girl. A couple of summers ago, I had lost probably about 20 pounds before I went on my little Miami trip, my little Miami girl trip. And I bought like this little thong bathing suit, but I was like, I know I should
Oh.
not literally be out here on the beach with my whole ass out, even if I don't know nobody. So I bought a shawl, but the shawl I bought was sheer. So I
Mm-hmm.
still did what it do. I just kind of classed it up, put on some bangles and some necklaces and everything. But
Mm-hmm.
you could, the yams were yamming through the sheer, through the little sheer cover up. Oh, the
Mm-hmm.
yams were yamming, and I'm talking about. I got a picture or two, and I was like, my boot tooted. Okay,
I can't with you. Okay. Well, speaking of driving and being careful, you know what else is getting on my nerves? Gas prices, baby. Gas prices higher than Snoop Dogg right now. Listen, I am sick of it. I'm over it. Where's the electric cars? Can we get to the electric cars, please? And thank you. I just found out Jeep had an electric
please,
car, and Jeep is my dream car.
Tesla me, please.
Listen, I went to the dang on gas station the other day, and when I tell you it hurt my heart when the thing, and it was for unleaded, $3.99. But now today, 2 days later, it is $4.29. I'm done. At this point, I don't even want a car. Give me a bicycle, like a 10 speed, like you know what I'm saying. I just got that. Today is not the day. I'm not. If it costs me, if you ask me to go somewhere today, unless you're picking me up, I'm not going. Period. I'm done. Are you there? She done got stuck in the dang on Wi-Fi more metamorphosis. But anyway, until she gets her connectivity together. How y'all doing? I appreciate y'all tapping in. We are here live every Wednesday. If you liking the makeup and the lip gloss that's popping, it is at kissablelipscosmetics.com. Go ahead and check your girl out. But yeah, we go live every Wednesday in the girls' locker room. We talk about hot topics, whatever we got going on for that week. And then we also have the girls, I'm sorry, Candy Kisses TV, which drops every Monday, Thursday, and every other Friday. All right, my girl is back. Let's get in here.
So,
All right,
so
we can go
sorry, so sorry, guys. I'm back.
back. Yes, ma'am. So we were talking about the high ass gas prices.
Look, sis, I went to sleep the other night. I woke up, gas prices was 409. I went to sleep again the next night. Woke up this morning, gas prices was 449. I said,
I'm going to sleep. How about that?
who who been driving up like what happened? But
Listen,
this is ridiculous. Inflation is definitely something serious, and we we need to be working from home. But about
and
this
that.
working from home, President Biden is now talking about signing something that is going to eliminate all of these people working from home and that they're going to have to return back to the offices. Now, that's going to create a lot of hoorah and uproar for the American people. Definitely. They're going to have to go back to work. So now we're talking about gas prices, $20 a gallon.
Mm-hmm.
And now we got to go back to work on top of that. And COVID is still very much real.
Okay.
People have gotten acclimated to this. Has become our new normal, like for most people working at home. Like, what happened to all of these businesses that no longer have their office space,
That
or
part.
that have downsized their office space, did not renew leases for whatever
Mm-hmm.
reason, because they have decided to make their company work remote? You save money for the company that way, first and foremost.
Right.
Then you have people that have altered their child care based off of that, because some students are still remote students. All students don't go back, aren't back in the classrooms.
Sure.
Like my bonus daughter, she's not physically in the school. She does school from home.
Exactly.
So you
I'm just
talking
over these
about
gas prices, period. So I'm just gonna leave it at this. Yeah, if you invite me out, if you're not picking me up, I ain't going. That's that. So moving on. Making the band. Now, that's what has been buzzing all over these internet streets. Freddie from making them Diddy's making the band back in the when was that out? Like the early 2000s. He
Early thousands.
basically yeah, he basically called out Puffy saying like, it wasn't what it's all cracked up to be. And he was doing ridiculous stuff, trying to be on. And one thing he was saying that rings true that most of the talented people are in the poverty area, whatever. He came and got all the talented people at the poverty area. Was like, okay, I'm gonna give you X amount of dollars, but I'm gonna make millions off you while you make this 100,000. So I just felt like, I mean, I understand where he's coming from, but I feel like when you're in any situation, it's a learning experience. And unfortunately, he learned the hard way. But instead of being so amped to get put on, learn the business that you're trying to get put on in. That is the thing for me. Is I wholeheartedly feel people that if you don't know the business, I get it. That's like anything that you don't know about. That's one thing. Us, I hate to say it, but us as a people don't like to research. Hell, we don't even read the manual when we get a car. We just figure it out as we go. If we start learning and researching, then you probably won't fall so hard in the situations that you're in. You probably won't have, oh, well, he didn't give me enough money. Or, oh, you get what you negotiate, baby. I'm sorry.
Yep. Yep. No, that is a true statement. You have to do your research. And the unfortunate part is that we don't. Like with that also though, a lot of people decide to learn by
We can't hear you.
experience.
I don't know what's going on with your Wi-Fi, honey.
It ain't no Wi-Fi. I'm in the
Okay, there we
car.
go. We can hear you. You back. You back.
I can hear y'all, but I can't see nothing.
Ooh, get your car together, honey.
Can you see me?
I can see. I see you.
Well, that's
You
what's
see me.
important.
You
I
see
don't need to
her.
be seeing you anyway. I'm at a red light. But what I was saying is, what's very, very, very not unfortunate, but what's very interesting and intriguing is a lot of people decide to learn by experience.
Yeah.
I think that experience is one of the best teachers. Granted, you should definitely have knowledge before going into something. You shouldn't go into something completely blindsided or without any type of knowledge. But once you experience something, you are able to take that and fully develop and grow, and you know how to move in the future.
Yeah. Definitely, because like they had Babs come out and she talked about it. The one thing that's like ironically funny, but I haven't got a chance to reach it back out to him. But Dylan, I spit hot fire. Yeah, Dylan, I had posted like a meme about him a couple of years ago, Black History or whatever. It was a fun meme, but the funny part about it was one of my comedian friends had made a comment, was a smart comment, but I didn't realize it because you know how you just be liking and you keep going or whatever. Oh,
Yeah.
plays no games. He inboxed me. He was like, bro, what's up? And I was like, wait a minute, let me look back at this comment. I said, oh, no, 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 no. I did not mean it that way. I didn't even realize he was trying to diss you because I actually like dialogue. But
Hilarious.
yeah, I want to hear what he really has to say about, what's been put in the media now about the whole Puffy situation. Because I know people that have been in that making the man situation, not a lot of them have positive things to say about it, which is unfortunate because something that was designed to be positive has turned into I didn't get this or you didn't do me right or you didn't treat me right. And if that's the case, that's one thing. Like I get it, but at some point it's like how long was the contract where you couldn't say nothing until now? Like I mean, was there something in the contract
Right.
couldn't have spoke out about it, or are you
Like
just
an NDA.
realization that you were treated bad? You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? That seems to happen with a lot of artists after
Mm,
so long, because if you can recall clearly, just um a few months ago, Ashanti had spoken out about
mm,
not being able to own, like that she does not own any of her royalties. So she has decided to re-record her very first album because she didn't
mm.
have any rights to it, and that money was still making money. That I
Right.
mean, that money was still making money. Really, that
Yeah.
album was still making money. So she decided to re-record it so that she can own full rights to it, and it could be a number of things, like you said. Like, are you just not realizing this, or was it something in your agreement that say you can't speak about it? A NDA, a non-disclosure agreement.
Right.
So
I mean, look, I ain't mad at Ashanti coming back like Anita Baker, because Anita Baker said, "Hey, you gonna give me all my rights and my royalties in my coin, okay? I'm not.
point blank, period.
Yes, I am here for it." But but that's the thing. I'm like, I notice a lot of people when they're in the entertainment industry, so to speak. Like I said, like you don't know the industry until you get into it, really. But at the end of the day, it's like you still have to. It's a business. The bottom line is it's a business. No matter it's a creative business or whatever, it's still a freaking business. Learn your business. Like, good night. I mean, talent can take you a lot of places, but make sure it take you to the bank. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. But
Yes.
we have to keep in mind too that we're not gonna always get it right 100% of the times. Like,
True.
there will be trial and error, especially if this is your first rodeo. On your
Yeah.
first go around, you're never gonna get everything 100% correct. Like, it's damn be tried out regardless of how much knowledge you have or how
Hmm.
much knowledge you think you have, and everything. But it is definitely always good to go into the situation with guidance,
Yeah.
someone that you can trust, someone that is experienced in there, and you doing your own personal research. Okay, so this is a person that I look up to in this area. I seen that this was their mistake.
Right.
Look, what can I do differently um so that I can avoid this from happening to me as best as possible. Like, those type of things, you have to have that type of mindset, because a lot of people, unfortunately, everybody wants to be authentic, right? Everybody wants to do something no one has ever done before. But the reality of that is, everything has already, for the most part, everything's already been done. It's just how
Right.
you're going to spin it to make it your own. Like, everybody is very stuck on or hung on trying to invent the wheel when the wheel has already been created. All you have to do is put your twist on it, put your swag on it, and then
Correct.
make it you. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's already been done.
Right. Now, the one thing I did
That's
learn though.
probably hmm?
No, go ahead.
No, I was about to say that's probably where a lot of people, mess up, because they be like, independent, independent, me. I did this first type situation. But
You done blacked out on this child. Well, we can hear you, but you showed them blacked out on us. There we go. But one thing before we get out of
I
here,
can
we can't hear you. There we go. Now I can hear you. Now, before we get out of here, the one thing I will say I learned a lot of times in the
Uh-oh.
entertainment
I don't hear
industry.
nothing.
Can you hear me now? Microphone checker. Well, anyway, people that joined in today, appreciate you. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We go live every Wednesday. We have dope interviews on Mondays and Thursdays at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every week. So make sure you like, comment, share with your mom and them, your cousins and all them. If you like any of my products that I'm rocking right now, kissablelipscosmetics.com or artistperiod.com. And I'm gonna let her come in one last time before we head out. Are you
The
there?
complete ghetto. The complete ghetto.
And is and is. But as I'm gonna tell you what I
I'm
was gonna say,
sorry,
we're gonna head
sis.
out of
I
here
am sorry.
so you can get your Wi-Fi all the way together. But what I was saying is, I know a lot of time in the entertainment industry, these people are talented, but they don't have the entrepreneur mind. So they're going
Mm-hmm.
in as a creative worker instead of a creative entrepreneur, and that's different. You know what I'm saying? That's two
Yeah.
different. So that's just my take on it. But we all live, we learn, we all make mistakes, we figure it out as we go, and we go from there.
Yeah.
Well, I have been your girl Michelle C, aka DJ Make a Move, the Jill of all trades. You can find me every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Wednesdays we are live. We missing our other half with our homie Ashley Chiffon. She up there doing her thing, but she'll be back. And this is the one and only.
China Marie.
Did you want to tell them anything before we head up out of here?
Oh, y'all make sure y'all follow me on all social media platforms at the China Marie. That's TheChynamarie.
And make sure you follow me at Candid Kisses TV. We'll see you next time.
Guess what?
Thank you
Candid
all.
Kisses
See y'all
TV
later.
has merch. That's right. You can find it at artistperiod.com. We have everything you need. We have hoodies. We have coffee mugs. We even have throw pillows and beach towels for the summer. Get it right. Keep it tight. Listen, everything you need to get your drip right, artistperiod.com has it for you. That's artistperiod.com. Get your drip right with artistperiod.com and Candid Kisses TV. Make sure you get it today. Candid Kisses TV is brought to you by Kissable Lips Cosmetics. You can't be kissed without kissable lips. Shop KissableLipsCosmetics.com today.